yes, we will discuss the will of Ukraine to join NATO as it was expressed. Certainly that's going to be the issue. We need to take this seriously and help Ukraine go through the process of coming as close as possible to the membership, and when they and we are ready, so the transition to full membership will be very smooth and easy.
Finland has been given now the 10th military package to Ukraine. The latest package is the worth of 50 million euros, and we have been delivering altogether 300 million this year to support Ukraine. And I think that's one of the most important topics during this meeting here in Bucharest, to express our continued support to Ukraine and also plan how do we do it even more effectively.
Hi there. So, Melanie Jolie for Canada. Good to see you. Of course, we know that Russia is targeting civilian infrastructure, and particularly energy infrastructure. We're very concerned about this very issue. Amongst the G7, we had a conversation about this, and we're in solution mode. We'll have a conversation regarding this very issue through the, at the G7 meeting a bit later throughout the summit.
Good morning, sir. Right here is fun. Yes.
And everything boils down to a dialogue. We believe that we are on a steady path towards reaching all the conditions laid down in the memorandum. We also expect this to be the case. I would like to underline, though, that there are things in this memorandum which is important to Sweden as well. As, for instance, the better cooperation between crime-fighting authorities. This is important because we see that people commit crimes in Sweden and then go off to Turkey, and we want to have them back in order to be able to fulfill the process of carrying out justice.
Hi, sorry, which outlet are you from?
Well, we have seen Vladimir Putin attempting to weaponize energy supplies right from the very start of this conflict, and this targeting of civilian infrastructure, of energy infrastructure, is obviously designed to try and freeze the Ukrainians into submission. I don't think it will be successful. In fact, I know it won't be successful, because they've shown a huge amount of resilience, and we will continue to support them through these difficult months. With regard to China, yes, we have called in the Chinese ambassador, in the process of doing that back in London. It is incredibly important that we protect media freedom. It is something very much at the heart of the UK's belief system, and it's incredibly important that journalists are able to go about their business unmolested and without fear of attack. Thank you.
Because Russia wants to use the winter as a weapon, and because they want civilians to face all the different challenges. And if we don't do something, we can be in front of a new humanitarian disaster during the winter.
Well, interestingly enough, NATO is not running low on tanks, neither on tank ammunition. So therefore, if we expand the inventory of what is being sent to Ukraine, then NATO has a chance to keep supplying. Maybe there are some difficulties to supply specific ammunition that has already been sent. It is possible. I cannot give you specific numbers. But when it comes to tanks, NATO countries basically have almost unlimited amount of ammunition for main battle tanks in NATO side.
Our overall GDP is more than $30 trillion, and we have given still only around $30 billion worth of weapons aid. And my pledge will be to ramp up the military support of every NATO country to 1% of GDP, and it will make strategic difference. Ukraine needs air defense, Ukraine needs tanks, Ukraine needs, without any political caveats, long-range missiles to deter the aggressor.
Wir müssen alles dafür tun, dass dieses brutale Kriegsvorgehen mit Kälte, mit dem Drohen von Erfrieren und Verdursten verhindert wird. Wir haben als Bundesrepublik Deutschland dafür in den letzten Wochen 150 Millionen Euro auf den Weg gebracht in Form von humanitärer Hilfe, aber auch in Form von Unterstützung von Infrastruktur. Das bedeutet Decken, das bedeutet Generatoren, das bedeutet Krankenwagen jetzt auf den Weg in die Ukraine zu bringen.